Greetings viewers, this is Monotone Maverick coming at you with a video update. I just want to let you all know that I've not completed the Pteras Bomber. That was the last video that was posted. I do apologize, but I was actually on vacation, so I didn't have some time to actually get it done. And I just got back recently. So I figured that in the meantime, I'm going to share a different video where I'll be actually reviewing a kit I've always been built. That way you all can enjoy video while I finish the kit of the Pteras Bomber, and you will have a video review of a different kit entirely for your enjoyment. I hope you all like it. Thank you. Greetings viewers, this is Monotone Maverick coming at you with another video review. Today we'll be reviewing the Higher Master Model Shadow Fox. I do want to add that I've already assembled this kit, but I just want to give a standard review of the box itself along with the kit afterwards. Now, a brief history on the Shadow Fox. The Shadow Fox only made a media appearance in Zoids New Century, being piloted by Brad Hunter. Now, during the series, the Shadow Fox was actually Brad Hunter's second Zoid. The first Zoid Brad Hunter piloted was a Command Wolf. He only got the Shadow Fox because he was actually searching for it while piloting his Command Wolf, and his Command Wolf got damaged, and he actually got kidnapped by a group in the series known as a Backdraft group. Now in the Backdraft group, now I properly pronounce it, I apologize earlier, there's a scientist by the name of Dr. Leon. He had to create the Shadow Fox as a prototype Zoid. Now, when Brad Hunter was kidnapped, he notices, and as an escape, he piloted the Shadow Fox. Now, in this episode, the scientist, Dr. Leon, said, "If you want it, you can have it, under one condition: go against your team." However, as the sly fox as Brad Hunter is, he kept his registration with him. So he basically stole the Shadow Fox, and the Shadow Fox was registered under his team, not the Backdraft group. I know it sounds a little bit complicated, but trust me, the show itself was a little bit complicated here and there, but I do recommend watching it. It's a short series. But enough about that. Now, this kit is actually the posable one, but this is not the first incarnation of the Shadow Fox. Many years ago, I would say in the late 90s or early 2000s, during the Zoids Customized Mobilized line, they actually had a Shadow Fox figurine, which I had at the time. And it was okay, I would say. It was only had a lineup tool, and that's all it was only used for, just to line up the motor that you were given, and it would just move. But other than that, it wasn't really posable. Now, since that line is no longer existent, years later, or should I say currently, Kurabukia decided to create the Zoids new line, the kits where you can actually pose these kits, and here we have the Shadow Fox with that. Now, this kit is actually the first version that came out. Currently, there's actually a second, maybe a third version of it, where the Shadow Fox is actually red. And aside from that, there's another kit that actually comes with a standard pilot, and I'll explain that in a few minutes, what I mean by that. Now on to the box itself. I do apologize if there are a few dents on the box. I've been moving, and unfortunately the box itself got damaged along the way. But it has a really nice cover art of the Shadow Fox. Very nice detail. It is a RZ, or Republican Zoid, number 46. 1/72 scale. And high-end master model. Here you have the specs, and as you can see here on the bottom says 4,500 or 4,500 yen, or in the US $45. which I think may have been around the same price that I paid for. Actually, maybe it was cheaper. I will admit I had this kit for about a few years now. Side cover art, same as the front. Here you see some accessories along with some posability. This kit have the cockpit opens, the heels move, the Gatling gun that is on its back can actually move properly, whereas the Hasbro Mobilized kit from years ago, this one could actually barely move, and that was the only movable piece that the kit had. I think the neck moves side by side, but that's basically it. And a jumping Shadow Fox here for the side. And that's the box. Now, onto the kit. And here we have the completed assembled Shadow Fox kit. Now, I just want to start by saying this is by far one of my favorite kits I've ever put together, along with my favorite Zoid as well. Just the sleekness of it, it's very... I just really like the way how it looks. Like, the whole point of the Shadow Fox from the show or from media is all about stealth. And in the show, it had a few accessories or weapons. It had a smoke discharger, a strike laser claw where the front claws were to like glow and it can cause damage to other Zoids, a Gatling gun on top, and a magnetic neck gun that's in his tail. So it's all about like coverage, stealth, properly for the Shadow Fox. Now this kit alone, the colors just match so well. The black, even the silver has a nice contrast. Even the blue for the Gatling gun. And the gold really does make it stand out, and to me it just is a beautiful, beautiful kit alone. Beautiful Zoid for that matter. Now on to some posability. I'm just going to slightly move the Gatling gun. I will discuss that in a minute. The neck can go up like that, all the way down. Can go side to side slightly. Actually has 2 points. There in the neck and the bottom side of the neck. The mouth can open. Hang on, there we go. In case you ever get this Zoid, ever get this kit, just so you know, the teeth, especially the top ones, are very sharp. The cockpit can open, and if you look there, you actually see Brad Hunter. And the one thing I mentioned earlier was that this, like I said, this is the first kit that came out. I say that because the first kits came with a pilot that the Zoid was being piloted by. So in this case, Brad Hunter. Now, if you were to get this kit now, you won't have Brad Hunter as a pilot. You actually have a standard pilot, just a generic pilot, which is unfortunate. I really wish they just re-release this kit with Brad Hunter as a pilot. If you were to find one with Brad Hunter pilot figurine, that alone, I kid you not, the kit would be a lot more than a standard price, whereas the new version is, I want to say, maybe $50, $60, give or take, maybe plus shipping and handling, depending where you get it from. Luckily for me, I actually got this off of Amazon around that price. But now, if you're trying to look for this on Amazon with that palette, you're looking at over $100 easy. Just that palette alone make it that much more expensive. Now onto the legs. Can go forward and back. A little bit of an elbow joint here. Forward and back. Ankle joint. The toes can go up and down as well. This heel part can go down. The midsection can move side to side and just a little bit up and down, just slightly. The hind legs, also forward and back. Few joints here actually. You have this joint right here, forward and back. This joint right here, forward and back. The heels, the ankles, I'm sorry. The heel joint right here can go down. The toes, like so. And the tail can go up and down. Did that piece, yep, that piece just came off. And this can open to deploy the magnetic neck gun, which, as I mentioned earlier about the other kit that came in many years ago by Hasbro, the customized mobiles line, this piece was actually the wind-up figurine or wind-up tool that was used. You just need to take this off. I don't know if I can actually take this one. No, I cannot take this one off. But you would take this off, and there would be a wind-up mechanism right here on the side of that kit. And you just need to wind up, and the kit will move. It was so much. So, unfortunately, I don't have that kit with me. Like I said, I kind of wish I had a comparison, but it is what it is. And as for the Gatling gun, this one actually has a few points of articulation. It can extend like so. It can go all around. The Gatling gun can actually, the turret can move like so. Side to side, up and down. So yeah, very posable. And another extra thing is that there's actually a hole underneath the kit that you can actually use an action base that we can display aerial poses such as this one. So I'm really thankful that just by like Kopikia or Takara Tomy actually have these added accessories you can use to actually get a display stand such as this and pose your kits properly like this. So I am really thankful and happy that they decided to include that attachment. So overall, what to say about this kit? Well, honestly, this is one of my favorite kits to build, one of my favorite Zoids from the show. And I actually recommend this kit to any model kit builders, whether it be Zoids, Gunpla, or just standard model kit builders entirely. This is a very posable kit, very beautiful looking. I highly recommend it. Now, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't done so, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make a comment if you like, as long as you are respectful, of course. Until next time, take care.